Here is the fine-scaled triggerfish that we caught this morning, also called cochise or pigfish. You see that their skin's like leather, so you don't want to scale them. You want to flay them out, and these are kind of tricky because they have a big liver right here, and if you nick it, it can kind of spoil the meat. It tastes gross, stinks, but these fish are very good eating. So I'm going to show you how I flay them out. Okay, so what I like to do, and he's nice and cold, we had him in an ice chest. I like to make a couple incisions. One being here, insert the tip of my knife, I follow it up all the way around. These are extremely hard fighting fish. They will fight you tooth and nail all the way in. Okay. I don't do a ton of these. Usually we catch them out on the boat, and I usually do catch and release. But not enough people know how to skin these when they catch them, and they are difficult to skin. I like to take my knife and make a cut right here at the tail. You can then either take some pliers, or you can just grab the skin with your hand and pull. You see it comes right off. My dad doesn't like doing it like this. He likes to use pliers. However, I feel that pliers take a little bit more time. Okay, so you can see here, right here, we're still attached. We're not going to mess with these guts. We're going to take a tip of our knife. We're going to very carefully avoid cutting into those guts and open up the hide just a little bit more. This is tough, tough skin that these fish have. Very tough. You can see the flay. And right here we're at the pectoral fin. If you look closely, you can see the gut sac. That's what I'm talking about right there. So this is your whole flay. Right here, you get quite a bit of meat off these. If you can get this stuff off, you can. It's not a huge deal. It's kind of like a silver skin, but it's really not bad. Okay, now we're gonna go from the top so we do not puncture that gut. Excuse my shoddy camera work. All right, got a little better camera view now. My GoPro broke, so I'm using my phone. All right, we got this skinned up about as high as we're gonna be able to get it. I like to get it. All right, so we have our skin. It's off. We're now going to find the top of the fillet. We're right here at the head. And I'm going to make my incision here. We're going to follow the edge of this fillet. Careful not to puncture the guts. We're now going to go down along the spine. It's more cartilage on these fish. You can see it. Once I get the skin back, I'll show you. We're going to just go down real easy using the tip of our knife. So we maximize our meat. We get as much as possible. These fish are very plentiful. They're a little harder to catch. Kind of hard to hook because they have small mouths. I find that jig heads, weighted jig heads, they can pick it up and run with it. And it seems like they set the hook on themselves pretty good with them. All right, so here you can see all this cartilage, tendons. Here's the spine. You want to be very careful. Cut down and around, just like that. All right, we are at the edge of this fillet, and now it's coming up. There we go. There is our triggerfish fillet. Here's the ribs. We'll cut those out because I don't mess with them. They're kind of bony. The rest of it's not, just that little part. There we go. That is a nice hunk of fillet right there. Now we are going to do the other side. I'm not going to explain it, I'm just going to do it quickly so you can watch. I'll kind of explain. Make our cut there. Going to follow the sides up to here. This side. It helps to have a very sharp knife. These bubble blades are fantastic. All right. Pulling back the skin. And if you have a better method of filleting triggerfish, let me know below. And I will try it next time I catch them. Need a little bit more. All right, we are here. Let's see if we can't get a little bit more. All right, we're there. So now we're going to start from the top again. Go down. Should probably do some more of these. I don't do them very often. When I'm not fishing from my boat in deep water, I'm usually just catch and release. That's what I'm talking about right there. Cut that. It's nasty, stinks. Stay away from it.